We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Mets have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte is under it. 1 out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30. Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set and the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And there's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Alonso, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. They'll come into play here at .319. 5 homers and 19 driven in. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, number 6.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 9 homers, 18 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
J.D. Davis would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets out in front 3-0. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Castro.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Lifted into center field. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Nick Ahmed.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Ahmed stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. The 3-1. One out, nobody on. Just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Rosario is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Starling Marte, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marisnick is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. This is foul right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Calhoun is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Marisnick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
To the plate now, Marcus Stroman. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Two and one. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Pitch on the way.
We got a full count.
Jeff McNeil would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with a star. I know, no, I can show you who I really are. No problem.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 home. Stroman has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Up next for Arizona, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's low. Hey!
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the left fielder,
Striding into the box, Josh Rojas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Stroman comes set. Here's the delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario brings it in. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One left for Arizona. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-0 home.
That's Bolton. 2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's Pete Alonso. From the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Conforto has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's 3rd among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the third now. Standing in, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Madison Bumgarner.
And the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marisnick on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Off to the net.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Out in front of it, strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground toward the left. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 2-2. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Set to deliver on 3-0. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
In now, Christian Walker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home, fouled off. The 1-1.
Hey.
First and second here with nobody out. A little low. It's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
On the ground is short. This could be two. Rosario's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Stroman comes set. First pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that is through into center field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Josh Rojas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now Rojas, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 26th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll be off the right field wall. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10-15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Wilson.
2 on here with 1 man out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and it's still 3-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. David Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, David Peralta.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Peralta tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
So coming to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Stroman's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds. It's 3-1. Mike Leake takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 8, Mike Leake.
So striding forward now, J.D. Davis. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
J.D. Davis.
The pitch. windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Now here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Runner at second here with one man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Marcus Stroman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Escobar.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
In there, 1-1. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play and left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Pete Alonso. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
The 0-2 home.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Ahmed to his left. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Mets leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. Last time through was a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit into right center. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now in the box, Josh Rojas. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now back, the pitcher,
Ketel Marte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Ketel.
swing and a line drive. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Robert Gesellman takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 hit down the third baseline, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, Nick.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Counts 1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside and low, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away 3 passes.
3-0. Here it is.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Ready with the 3-1. 3-2 full count. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in, Starling Marte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball 1, no strike.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Stephon Crichton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58. Stephon Crichton.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Crichton, 28 years old. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Settling in now, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The center fielder, number 16.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Hit in the air to center field. Calhoun is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Casellas.
Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for New York, number 24, Robinson Cano.
And he lays off there. 1-0. The numbers: 282 to start play, 2 home runs, and 16 RBIs. The 1-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Now 5-2 New York. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Escobar.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Three balls and two strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. At the plate, Christian Walker. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now. Stephen Vogt will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. Marisnik is under it, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Kevin Ginkel enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now another 1-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Justin Wilson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in role, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in now, Josh Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. And they can't run it down. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ildemaro Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Ildemaro Vargas.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. And a a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Dylan Betances takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. At the plate now, Tim LaCastro, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Arizona down to its last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final score tonight. The New York Mets hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Marcus Stroman earned his 5th win of the year. Madison Bumgarner racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 5-3. The save to Dylan Betances, his 2nd. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 2-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.